Now, y'all want to know one of the worst things that can happen to a man's pride? Is being told by thousands of people not to do something, only for you to do it and end up finding out that they was right.
Travis Hunter's wife is filing for divorce already. They only been married 3 months. I don't even think it's been 3 months yet.
And she's older than him. You got an older woman that's been out here for a while, and there's plenty of videos on Twitter of her just being experienced with other men her age and everything like that. So for her to bounce back to a younger guy, maybe because the reputation was just a little bit handled, and when she got one that was just a little young and naive and possibly virgin in a lot of ways, she did what she had to do. She trying to get married before she turned 30, since she done wore it out.
The NFL is used to drama on the field. Injuries, trades, rivalries. But this right here is something completely different. Travis Hunter's name isn't trending because of his game-changing plays. It's trending because his marriage just exploded into one of the most insane scandals we've seen in sports this year. And the worst part, the deeper you look, the crazier it gets. We're talking about betrayal rumors that strike right at the heart of a locker room, moves that look calculated to humiliate him in public, NBA legends weighing in, and a silence so loud it feels like a confession. This isn't just messy, this is career-altering, life-altering, and it has the whole sports world asking, what really happened to Travis Hunter's marriage?
So a little birdie told me that Travis Hunter's wife, aka Lena, said that she is filing a divorce.
Let's rewind for a second, because to understand why this blew up so big, you gotta look at the picture Travis and Leanna painted before it all fell apart. From the outside, they looked solid. Travis, the young NFL star, was building a career that had future franchise face written all over it. Leanna, his wife, was right there in the spotlight with him, smiling at games, posting those polished couple photos that fans eat up. The whole perfect couple narrative was practically handed to them. People even compared them to sports couples like Patrick and Brittany Mahomes or Russell Wilson and Ciara. The athlete and the partner, side by side, a storybook marriage unfolding on the sidelines of big games. That's how strong the image was. But behind every picture-perfect Instagram feed, there's always another side. And for Travis and Leanna, fans started noticing the shift long before the headlines caught on. Suddenly, she wasn't showing up to games as much. Her posts about him slowed down. The energy wasn't the same. People chalked it up to privacy at first. After all, not every couple wants their relationship broadcast 24/7. But then the whispers started, and those whispers turned into accusations that shook the foundation of everything people thought they knew. The first big bombshell, that Leanna wasn't just pulling back from Travis, she was allegedly getting closer to someone else, and not just anyone, someone in his own circle, a teammate. Now let that sink in. In sports culture, that's more than just a betrayal. That's breaking one of the biggest unspoken codes in the game. Your teammate is supposed to be your brother. He's supposed to protect your blind side, not sneak into your personal life. If this rumor is true, it's not just messy, it's one of the dirtiest betrayals possible. And fans did what fans always do. They started digging. Old photos, interactions online, locker room clips. Suddenly, every little detail was being put under a microscope. Did Leanna like too many of his teammates' posts? Did she show up for certain plays with extra excitement? It didn't take much for people to convince themselves the rumors had weight. Whether it's true or not, the damage was done. Once the idea took root that Leanna might have been crossing the line with someone on Travis's team, the fairy tale image shattered and the whispers got louder. But here's where things went from whispers to straight up humiliation. Out of nowhere, after weeks of staying quiet, Leanna popped back up on social media, and what did she post? Not a supportive message to Travis, not a denial of the rumors, no. She posted her engagement ring upgrade. Fans were stunned. The timing was suspicious enough on its own, but then came the detail that made it 10 times worse. A beat reporter claimed she specifically dropped that post while Travis was at a charity event, surrounded by cameras with no way to control how his reaction might look.
So Travis Hunter really married that woman after everybody told him not to? Now he on the internet crying because she about to sue him for some money? This said she won $40 million. Everybody warned him that she was going to take his money. I'm very much confused what the hell is going on.
That's not just careless, that's surgical. That's the kind of move that feels designed to embarrass him in front of the world. And social media exploded with reactions. She knew exactly what she was doing. This wasn't random. That's cold, that's not just a breakup, that's a public takedown. If this is true, she played him like a fiddle. Suddenly, it wasn't just gossip, it was humiliation with receipts. And Travis couldn't escape it because it was plastered across every sports blog, gossip page, and timeline. Now let's bring it back to the locker room because this is where the stakes get even higher. The NFL is a brotherhood. Teams run on trust. And if somebody on that roster really crossed the line with Travis's wife, that trust is dead completely. And insiders started whispering that Travis's agent had already been making quiet phone calls, exploring trades before the season even began. Think about how drastic that is. A player leaving not because of money or scheme or injuries, but because of betrayal off the field. That's seismic. And other players around the league, they're not staying silent either. Some started liking tweets that openly sided with Travis and shaded the unnamed teammate. Now, in league culture, that's as close to a public call-out as you'll ever get without dropping names. It's subtle, but it's powerful. It's like saying, we see what's happening and we don't rock with it, right? The ripple effect is huge. If Travis can't trust the locker room, how does he line up with those guys? How does a coach keep chemistry when one of their stars feels stabbed in the back? This isn't just drama anymore, it's business, it's football, and it could completely change the course of a franchise. And just when the story couldn't get any wilder, in steps Dennis Rodman. Yes, that Dennis Rodman, the NBA legend, the man known for wild antics, off-court chaos, and unfiltered opinions. Rodman threw himself into the mix with a comment that had everybody spinning. He basically said, if people like me are talking about it, then there has to be truth to it. Pause. Dennis Rodman is a global figure, someone whose own scandals were legendary. For him to look at Travis Hunter's marriage drama and essentially co-sign the whispers, that's insane. It takes the whole story out of the NFL bubble and pushes it into the broader culture.
You know, as a 21-year-old young man, like, what's some advice you would give me? Like, just to evolve and become my best self.
Become your best self.
Just don't be Travis Hunter. I'm sorry, breaking news. What the hell?
And fans went crazy with the comparisons. They started bringing up Jay-Z and Beyonce, saying how people always joke that if Jay-Z wasn't rich, he never would have landed her. Now they're throwing the same shade at Travis, suggesting Leanna was only there for the fame and shine, not the man himself. Once narratives like that start trending, they're almost impossible to kill. Meanwhile, the media couldn't get enough. Sports talk shows suddenly had Travis Hunter segments, with analysts speculating if this drama would ruin his season. Some even compared it to Tony Parker's infamous locker room scandal years ago when trust inside a team blew up over personal betrayals. History doesn't just repeat, it echoes. In social media, forget it. Every single move Travis or Leanna makes is dissected. Every game highlight is paired with a meme. Every sideline shot gets turned into a theory. Fans are treating this like reality TV, and once your real life becomes entertainment, there's no going back. But here's the wildest twist. Silence. Complete, calculated silence. Neither Travis nor Leanna has said a single word. No statements, no cryptic tweets, nothing. Travis is grinding like normal on the field, but you can see the weight on him. Leanna, she's disappeared completely. No posts, no appearances, no attempts to clear her name. And in today's world, that silence speaks volumes, because if the rumors were false, wouldn't at least one of them want to shut it down?
My daughter went to school with him. So this Travis Hunter and his wife, Leanne. My daughter said she's not surprised that he married her because that's all he liked. That's all he dated while they went to school together. He didn't look at black girls. Because I was just like, well, do the black girls like him? And she was like, Mom, like, we don't really look at looks, you know? Like, you know, we're totally in from the chakras on out, you know? Like, he's
Fans are convinced the silence means lawyers are involved and everything is being handled behind closed doors. Maybe divorce paperwork, maybe NDAS, whatever it is, the silence is louder than any words they could have said. So what's next? That's the million-dollar question. Does Travis leave Jacksonville for a fresh start, away from the betrayal? Does Leanna eventually break her silence and flip the story, maybe even painting herself as the real victim? Or does the unnamed teammate at the center of this finally get exposed by fans who won't stop digging? Right now, all we know is this. Travis Hunter's marriage crisis isn't slowing down, it's escalating. And if the whispers are true, this could go down as one of the messiest, most career-defining scandals in modern NFL history. And now I want to hear from you. Do you think Leanna actually crossed that line with someone in Travis's circle? Was this all a setup months in the making, or is Travis just caught in a storm of rumors gone wild? Drop your thoughts below because I know the Urban Bars fam has some serious takes on this one. And don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update. This story isn't done yet, and when the next chapter drops, you'll want to be here first to break it down with us. This was Travis Hunter's marriage crisis, and trust me, it just went insane. See you in the next one.